who's just got off a bike. Then on the outside of them, we've got bike number 58, which is Campbell Grayling. Okay, we've got 3, 4, 5 lights on. Let's see them go. And DePros and Graham de Veltmeyer get an absolute blinder. Grayling gets buried as they head down into turn 1 for the very first time. And heading down to under the bridge they go. Or heading down towards the bridge, I should say. And who's it going to be? Is it going to be Veltmeyer? So it's DePros and Veltmeyer are absolutely glued together, gapped everybody else. I think the next one through there, can't pick them up. We'll have to wait until they get back around to the start-finish line to see what the running order is as they come across the line there. And then I can pick the colours of the bikes up from there. So, but in the meantime, I do know that it is Nathaniel DePros and Gavin Veltmeyer at the front as they climb up the hill for the drop down into the Porsche Tipper for the first of their 6 tours. And this time Veltmeyer is not letting DePros get anywhere away from him like he did the last time around. And we did end up with a great scrap. It was a 3-way fight, if I remember rightly, at the end of the last race. So let's hope we see that same sort of dust up again in this one. So up the hill they come for the first lap. And it will be Nathaniel DePros will come across the start-finish line with Gavin Veltmeyer riding behind him for the first time. And then we'll be able to sort out the rest as they come across the line after them. And so across the line they come. Liam Underwood and Matt Dunlop were the next ones through. Let's watch them come down this long straightaway now. And Underwood, Matt Dunlop riding behind him. And then the rest of them, a big bunch of them all glued together. You can't quite make out who's whom in that lot. They're all so close together. So down into the higher pool hairpin. And it is Liam Underwood comes through there in 3rd position. A reasonably comfortable 3rd at this point in time. He's got probably about a 6-7 bike length lead over Matt Dunlop, who had Scott Finley and Ben Rosendale and Regan Phillips, Jason Hearn and Campbell Grayling all sitting in behind him. Campbell Grayling, of course, on that little 125, and just got swallowed up by the big bikes off the line. But, of course, once he gets going, he's a good match for them. Now 2 lead bikes, 1 and 2. Nathaniel DePros, 110.6 from Gavin 1.034. So just on 4/10 of a second faster that time for DePros over Veltmeyer. Then Underwood came through next in the 650, but they're back at the 14. He's in the 14s, Matt Dunlop in the 15s. Scott Finley down in the 14s, as is Jace Hearn, Regan Phillips, Phibbs, and Ben Rosendale, who's back in 8th position at this point in time. Then we go back to Chris Malcolm and Campbell Grayling down in 10th. So Grayling's dropped a couple of positions away from there as well. Our 2 lead bikes, they're getting pretty processional at the front. It doesn't look like Veltmeyer's got no answer to Nathaniel DePros and that 450 GSXR Suzuki. And so this is going to be a reasonably processional race, I'm guessing, at this point. So let's have a look and see if we can pick up a little bit further back in the pack and see what's going on there. Because Underwood's in a very secure 3rd position at this point in time. And it looks like Matt Dunlop's lost that place now too, as they come across the start-finish strike. Let's pick him up. And it is, it's Scott Finley's got past Matt Dunlop. And then Ben Rosendale and Regan Phibbs were riding behind him. They were having a great little ding-dong battle, those two. So then we go back to Jason Hearn, Ben Rosendale and Regan Phibbs in there. And at the front of the field, it's Nathaniel DePros has just disappeared, and on Veltmeyer, and Veltmeyer's just left Liam Underwood sitting. He's in no man's land, and then you've got this big dust up going on behind him of Finley, Dunlop, Hearn, Rosendale, Phibbs, Malcolm, and Grayling's dropped well away now. Let's keep an eye on this fight now after the action between Matt Dunlop, Jason Hearn, Ben Rosendale. Well, Ben Rosendale up to 6th, Jason Hearn down to 7th, Regan Phipps up into 8th as they all go through that turn now. Under the bridge. Good fight going on there between Rosendale and Hearn. Let's pick them up as they come down into the hairpin now. And Hearn's up the inside of Rosendale. There's one of the glow coats in behind there. Look at this, 3 abreast down into the Porsche Dipper, and I'm picking that was Scott Finley's got moved back, or is it Matt Dunlop? Let's have a look. Wait until they get around the. Forget about the guys at the front. They've got themselves all well and truly sorted out. As Nathaniel DeProst just puts in the fastest lap of the race, and the last lap board is up now. And let's watch them as they come across the start-finish line. We're going to try and cover these next guys through there. There's Scott Finley. And then we go back to Matt Dunlop, Rosendale, and Hearn. So let's see what happens on this last lap. So Matt Dunlop leads them down under the bridge. Ben Rosendale in behind, and then Hearn in behind him. And then in the back of that group would be Regan Phipps. So we're watching them come down here now into the higher pool hairpin. Bearing in mind, folks, this is the fight for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. As they all come flying through the higher pool hairpin down in. We've got to change the position here. Who's this? And that is. Oh, and there we go. Checkered flag comes out for Nathaniel DeProst, who takes the checkered flag with a fastest lap of the race, a 109.527. Veltmeyer is the next man through, but who's going to come through in the minor money? It'll be Liam Underwood and Scott Finley with the next through, but is it going to be, I think it's Matt Dunlop, Scott Finley. It could be Scott Finley in the front of the moment. Matt Dunlop up the inside now as they come, or is it? Let's have a look as they come around across the start-finish straight now. And it will be Matt Dunlop takes away from Ben Rosendale, Jason Hearn, and Regan Phipps comes through in 8th. That was a great scrap there for that positions 5, 6, 7th, and 8th. 9th will be Chris Malcolm. Jace Augustine will come through in 10th position, and that will be the second race for the intermediates done and dusted for today.